What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the #1 rideshare YouTube channel in the world. My name's Dylan. This is the Rideshare Hub. Wow, we are almost at 19,000 subscribers, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, click subscribe and also tap the thumbs up button if you drive for Uber or Lyft, or interested, or if you just like making money, or if you just have a pulse. Tap the thumbs up button. It really does help me out a lot, in all seriousness. But anyways, guys, today we are going over some crazy news, as always, because we only cover crazy news here. But Uber lays off hundreds of more workers as it struggles to make money. This is from the New York Times. I feel like I've been covering so much news from the New York Times. I know you're probably thinking, come on, Dylan, why don't you make your own news articles and then cover those? Well, I'm not there yet, okay? I'm still working on my literary skills. For now, I just read articles and react to them. Take it or leave it. I don't know. Is there anybody else who does that, who just reads articles and then reacts to them? Like, I don't create my own original articles. Is that even like... Okay, whatever. Yeah, guys. If you guys don't know what's going on, there is a bill in California that just got, passed in the Senate, I believe, called Assembly Bill 5, which would classify gig workers as employees. And this has a lot of implications for gig companies like Uber and Lyft and DoorDash, Instacart, Postmates, Uber Eats. I guess Uber Eats and Uber is essentially the same company. But, sorry guys, do you guys think I'm weird yet? Uber just pretty much said, oh, hold the phone, guys. Why is somebody calling me from Florida? They said, hold the phone, AB5 doesn't even apply to us. Should I answer this? Somebody's calling me from Florida, maybe. It's probably one of you guys calling me. If you're a 727 number, I'm not gonna give out your whole number. But, yeah, Tony West, the legal chief officer of Uber, basically said, well, AB5 doesn't necessarily address rideshare drivers, so it doesn't apply to us, so we're not gonna change. Which I thought was super interesting. And he even said, we're not a stranger to legal battles, so yeah, this will be fine pretty much. But yeah, here we go, guys. In the midst of all of this, again, I'm not even sure if this is related. I'm gonna read the article and do my research with you guys right now and see if it is related. But Uber lays off hundreds more workers as it struggles to make money. It's critical we get our edge back and continually push ourselves to do better. Uber's CEO, Chief Dara Khosrowshahi, wrote an email to staff on Tuesday. In my opinion, I think it is at the point now, with everything going on in the gig economy, that Uber is now starting to look for the future, and they're starting to cut down on costs in order to become profitable. Because, as you guys might know, Uber is not yet profitable. They've been reinvesting all of their revenue into driverless cars, into drivers, into paying drivers, bonuses, sign-up bonuses, guarantees, technology, Uber Eats, Uber Freight, what else? Uber Eats, or did I already say that? I don't even know what I said. Spending a lot of money. I think they spent they lost $1 billion in Q1 of 2019, something like that. So I think now, like, as you can see here, the first sentence, Uber laid off 435 workers in its product and engineering teams on Tuesday, the company's second round of cuts in recent months as it struggles to make money. My hypothesis, yes, not a theory, because a theory is a proven hypothesis, but my hypothesis is that, like I said, Uber is doing this in order to make money, but I could be wrong. So let's dive into the article and see if I'm right or wrong. Okay, the cuts, which total about 8% of Uber's global whoa, so they cut 8% of product and marketing, or product and engineering? That's crazy. 400 layoffs in July. Plus, that's 835 workers Total from the marketing team, product and engineering team. What's next? The drivers? In a message to employees about the layoffs on Tuesday that was viewed by the New York Times, Uber's CEO, Darko Shahai, said the company had gone off the course as it grew and must streamline to regain its competitive edge. I wonder how many... Do you guys know how many workers there are? Well, what is that? 435? What is that? 435 divided by 0.08. So there's 5,437. Just did some quick math here. Employees in product and engineering, right? Yeah. So in just product and engineering, there's over 5,000 employees, based on the New York Times. In a message, so you could think of how many total employees are. There's probably at least 10,000. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know if that's a public data. In a message to employees about layoffs on Tuesday, yeah, in the past we grew our teams rapidly in a decentralized way. This made sense as we work to scale the business globally and find product market fit. Any company knows that this is very, very difficult. Any entrepreneur knows that product market, if you're a real entrepreneur, you know product market fit is very hard to find. So they were growing our teams to find product market fit, and then now that they found it, now they're scaling back down. That's really smart. Mr. Kashahawi wrote in the email, which echoed what he said in July with the previous layoffs, but at a certain point, bigger teams do not mean better results. It's critical we get our edge back and continue to push ourselves to do better. Imagine like reading that email and then at the end saying, oh, you're laid off. You're like, oh, okay, cool. Uber has been under pressure this year over its long-term viability. The company had a troubled initial IPO. Blah, blah, blah. In August, it reported a record quarterly loss of $5.2 billion? Wait, in 1 month? Is that serious? Uber shares rose about 4% on Tuesday. Oh, so they're rising. Contrary to popular belief, Uber stocks are actually going up, guys. In response, Mr. Okay, I need to learn how to pronounce this. Khosrow Shahi. Khosrow Shahi. Mr. Khosrow Shahi has shaken up Uber's top ranks and tried to cut costs after cutting jobs in the marketing team. In July, he instituted a month-long hiring freeze and instructed executives to reevaluate the size of their teams. Additionally, he puts out top executive, including COO and chief CMO. Oh yeah, I remember that. I did make a video on that. I'm on top of this. I already know all this stuff, guys. Uber's board has also undergone some turnover. Ooh, the Uber's board. I'm pretty sure Travis Kalanick, though, is still on the board. Everybody knows that Uber can't lose billions of dollars a quarter forever, but it's always been a question of, whoa, Harry Campbell is in this article too. What the heck? That's sick. Wait, what did he say? Everybody knows that Uber can't lose millions of dollars a quarter forever, but it's always been a question of when the money might run out. Dude, this is insane. Harry Campbell's literally all over the New York Times. I gotta get on his level. We've seen Uber institute a number of cost-cutting measures as the driver and rider level, and now the cuts are... Okay, Harry is like the public speaker for Uber, I swear. That's crazy. Like, they get quotes from Harry Campbell before, like, an employee at Uber. That's pretty nuts. Huh. Does Harry work for Uber? Low-key? I don't know. I don't think so. But maybe. You never know. In his email, I know he has come to speak at Uber. I did know this because I did talk to an engineer who worked at Uber, and I was like, oh yeah, I make videos about Uber, and he's like, oh, do you know Harry? I was like, yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, he's come to speak to us before, so I got insider secrets. Okay, whatever. In his email, Mr. Khosrow Shahi said he was not making job cuts to appease investors. We are not doing this for Wall Street. We're doing this for Uber. Honestly, good job. I can't clap, but... Oh yeah, I can't clap. One-handed clap. Can you guys do that? It's a one-handed clap. Good job, Mr. Khosrow Shahi. Uber faces other labor problems. On Tuesday, oh yeah, the bill, blah, blah, blah. Uber employs more than... oh yeah, here we go. Here's the big number. 27,000. Wow, it's way under. 27,000 people globally, nearly half in the US. Company spokesman said the new layoffs were earlier reported by TechCrunch. So, without further ado, yes, I was essentially pretty much correct that they're doing that in order to, you know, squeeze down, tighten. Now they want to expand to find product market fit. Wow, I keep getting another phone call. They want to expand to find product market fit, and then once they did it, close the gap and really streamline. Because with 27,000 employees, let's do some quick math. How many, let's say on average they're making 70,000 a year, because that's probably fine, right? 70,000 a year, because you got some people make, probably a lot of higher ups are making 100 plus. Let's say 60,000. Let's keep it conservative. Let's say that on average employees at Uber are making 60,000 a year. Plus benefits, plus benefits, I'll just say. Plus stock options. But without that, just salary alone, I'm gonna say on average, gosh, that seems a little bit low. Let's say 65,000. Let's say if the average salary, let's just say 70. I'm gonna just, you know what, that's what I have in my gut. Let's say the average salary, this is all theoretical, so, you know, this is not pure data, but let's just say if there's 27,000 employees and they're all making $70,000, this is how much Uber pays just on salaries alone. We're not talking about any office rentals. We're not even talking about stock options. Not even talking about benefits. Just salaries. We're not talking about parts for you know, hardware or even software. This is just salary. How much money is going to employees? How many zeros is that? One. There's a comma there. Comma there. Comma there. $1.89 billion a year. Around, let's just round it up. Around, let's just say with the whole math, let's say it's 60,000. Okay, 1.6 to 2 billion a year, pretty much. Because if the average is 60,000 a year, so that's pretty nuts. I just wanted to do that. I know you guys probably, I don't know if, I would assume you guys would be interested in that too. But when you think, oh, why is Uber taking a commission out of every ride? Well, they have to make, I mean, they have to pay their employees 1.6, well, let's just say 1.5 to 2 billion, at least. This is all theoretical. It could be more, it could be less. So yeah, that's pretty nuts. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please smash the thumbs up button and let me know your comment thoughts down below. You guys are the best. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video on my channel. It would really help me out a lot as I try to get to 19,000 subscribers. We're almost there, guys. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Later, guys. Bye.